This story comes from a U.S. college dorm, and it's about an alarm that wasn't supposed to work. That's what made it so terrifying. A student named Alex was staying late over winter break. The entire dorm building was almost completely empty. To save energy, the heat was turned down low and the lights were off on most of the floors. It was quiet, almost peaceful, until 2:16 in the morning. Suddenly, the fire alarm screamed to life. Red emergency lights started strobbing down the long, empty hallway. Alex grabbed his jacket thinking it was a real fire and rushed out of his room. But when he got into the hall, there was nothing. No smoke, no smell of fire, and no other students evacuating. Then, just as suddenly as it started, the alarm stopped. A calm, synthetic voice came over the speaker system. Occupancy check in progress. Alex was confused. Fire alarms don't do occupancy checks. The flashing red light switched to a steady, sterile white near the stairwell. A digital panel he'd never noticed before lit up with green. Text residence accounted. 1. Just then, his phone buzzed. He looked down, but there was no service. It was a campus-wide alert with a chilling message. Do not re-enter until cleared. Behind him, a dorm room door creaked open. Someone stepped out. They were barefoot, wearing a faded hoodie from last semester. The panel on the wall immediately updated. Residence accounted. 2. The alarm blared again, but this time it was shorter, sharper. The same synthetic voice returned, but its tone had changed. Mismatch detected. With a deafening crash, the stairwell door slammed shut. Alex ran to the main exit, but the handle wouldn't budge. It was locked solid. He turned back and his blood ran cold. The hallway seemed to stretch on, forever longer than it should be, with doors multiplying on either side. As he stared, the room numbers started changing. Room 214 became 214, and 214 again. The barefoot student standing nearby whispered, their voice trembling, "I forgot to sign out for the break." The panel beeped faster now, the number changing again. Residents accounted. 3. Alex finally understood. The building wasn't checking for a fire. It was checking for who was supposed to be there and who wasn't. The synthetic voice softened, almost sounding helpful. Unregistered occupants will be reassigned. At the far end of the impossibly long hall, a single door clicked, unlocked, and a warm, inviting light spilled out. The panel flashed a new message: clearance available. Instead of walking toward the light, Alex lunged for the manual fire alarm handle on the wall and pulled it down with all his might. The system let out one final, deafening shriek and then went completely silent. The normal emergency lights flickered on, and the hallway snapped back to its normal size. The exit door clicked, unlocked. Alex didn't hesitate. He ran. The next morning, the campus facilities log showed just one entry of false alarm at 2:16 a.m. with no fault found. But something else had changed. The official housing roster had been updated overnight. One room's status was now different. It read OCCUPIED permanent. So they say, if you ever hear a dorm alarm go off during a break, don't wait for the all clear. Get out immediately. Some buildings don't evacuate for fire. They just count who's still home. Thanks for watching. If you want more true American horror stories, make sure to subscribe to Haunted Scary Home.